Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So we have some XRP news today, some Bitcoin news today. We have some Cardano news today. We got some banking news also. Oh, it's building. I don't need for other people to see it. It's there. I'm telling you, look at the factual information. There is something major coming. We're closer than ever. Over the years, we've watched the build up towards it. We've watched the development towards it. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have all of these innovations going on, all these partnerships that were announced this year by a lot of different utility coins, not just XRP. The court case is almost over. And then you have something like this. This article is titled, Ripple Promotes Vision to Leverage XRP Blockchain for Global DeFi Expansion. Keyword global. IMF saying they don't have global interoperability. Transnational payments is not what they excel at right now. Oh man, see, people are not seeing this. Bank for International Settlements is crying out for interoperability because they don't have global reach. Wait a minute, SWIFT. And that was something important we didn't go too deep into. But if you look at that video from a few days back that has SWIFT in the title, did you see the second chapter? SWIFT has some problems. Which means what? Even though Chainlink, and I'm bullish on Chainlink, by the way, even though Chainlink swooped in to save them, SWIFT is still so far behind. Oh, what happened recently with that outage changed a lot of minds. You'll start to see that come out, but it pushes everything towards the new financial system. And now Ripple's like, hey, listen. We're just going to focus on global expansion, which means more of it. But what are they doing? They're going to start developing and deploying advanced mechanisms. Let's read this little tidbit. I'm going to let them tell you in their own words. Ripple is now more focused. Why now? Why are they focused? More focused just out of nowhere. There's just no reason for it. Right now, there's a reason for everything. There's an effect for every cause. There's a cause for every effect. There's a B cause for every cause. Ripple is now more focused on integrating advanced XRP Ledger features into its business to deliver secure and compliant decentralized finance solutions to customers globally. Something's going on. Something's happening. Something happened in the background. They know. This is why Garling House has come out multiple times recently talking about the case is going to be over soon. The case is going to be over. Like a parrot. He just keeps hooting that. A parrot hooting. Oh my goodness. Owl. Mick. A parrot doesn't hoot. It's an owl. I know, but what do you want from me? You're right. But there's a reason he's coming out and saying that over and over again. He's shooting off the flare. Just a handful of us are seeing the flare being shot off. Flare, that's an interesting word, isn't it? As everything gets closer and flare just happens, just by coincidence, flare networks just happen to be wrapping up their FXRP testing and such. You mean to tell me all of this is happening and coming together at the same time for no reason? Really? I just have to humbly disagree. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just have to humbly disagree. I don't believe that. David Schwartz. Wait. Advanced XRP Ledger features into its business to deliver secure and compliant decentralized finance solutions to customers globally. Who are their customers? The banks. The big money. The interbank payments. We heard somebody talk about interbank payments over the last few days. I can't remember who it was. Was it the IMF? Wait. No, it wasn't the IMF. Do I have the article here? Perhaps, perchance. I think it was Amphif or somebody. Was it Amphif? Guys, let me know. It was Amphif, wasn't it? Wait a minute. Wait, I see something. Never mind. Forget I said that. I'm going to be putting something in the members only section. Join the members only section. By the way, click that, smash that like button. Yeah. Let a few of those ads play. Let them play. You don't have to, of course. I'm just saying. Let's keep going because it's getting hot right now. I'm getting excited. Let me calm down. Calm down, Mick. So features into its business to deliver secure and compliant decentralized finance solutions to customers globally. David Schwartz, Ripple CTO, confirmed this in a recent post on X following the company's latest publication. In the report, Ripple stressed it, its overarching ambition to emerge as the foremost digital asset infrastructure. People are not getting this. That kind of hunger, you can't buy that kind of hunger. That kind of hunger drives you towards domination. That type of hunger, plus the support of hundreds of banks around the world, including ones we don't even know about. That is what makes XRP so bullish. It's getting pushed from so many different angles, even angles we can't see yet. That's a fact. Ripple's pushing it. SBI is pushing it. Volante Tech is pushing it. Ripple acts as an advisor to the IMF. They're in the Faster Payments Council, Faster Payments Task Force. Look all of this up if you're a newcomer. Question everything. What I say, others say, question it, look it up. There's something building. A golden age. Watch that members only video I put out. It's called The Golden Age. That's part one. We're going to go deeper. It says here, David Schwartz, Ripple CTO, confirmed this in a recent X post following the company's latest publication. Okay, it stressed the overarching ambition to emerge as the foremost, number one, the best, the one who moves all the money, the one who moves the big money. That's what it means. You're at the front. Who's better? You got a few companies that do similar things at the top. You have a few protocol as well. You got Ripple, Stellar, Algorand, Quant, Flare, XDC. It's not that many of them. XDC, you got newcomers stepping into their bank coin shoes like Solana, Chainlink. There's only a few. When this bull run comes, the utility era comes in truly. And I think the bull run and the utility era might come in at the same time. It looks like everything is lining up. Is it a guarantee? Of course not. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But if all that lines up, kaboom, kablooey. Just my humble opinion. You don't have to feel the same. So it wants to dominate. That's what you need to hear. That's what I want to hear. To emerge as the foremost in digital asset infrastructure solution provider for the financial services industry, which means there has to be a lot of work going on behind the scenes to make such a strong declaration. And this is why I've been saying for years, Ripple works hard. I don't know anybody at that company. I just know what they put out. That's all I have to go by. The same thing that you have to go by, articles, things like that. But that's what you want if a company is involved with something that you hold. Ripple's report highlighted the demand for digital asset infrastructure in the financial industry, founded on the belief that blockchain, and you know what's funny about that? JP Morgan has been talking a lot about this. I might have an article up here about it. Let me see if I have that article. I believe I do. My apologies. I have so many tabs open. JP Morgan Chase. I have an article somewhere around here where JP Morgan Chase is talking about staying ahead of the curve and, having to advance themselves technologically. And it's like, what do you think they're talking about? They're talking about DLT. They're talking about the new technology that moves the money at a fraction of the cost, more efficiently, makes everything that much better. And here you have XRP at the front of it. I just don't see how the future isn't extremely bright. That's just what I believe. You don't have to believe the same. It says founded on the belief that blockchain would be the global monetary infrastructure. And if that happens, what happens to that price? I'm asking you to tell me. Some people are going to say nothing's going to happen. Some people are going to say something's happening. I'm here to hear it all. Listen, not financial advice. I'm asking you the question. You tell me if that happens. And it looks like it is. Their system is crumbling. Every other day, every other week, there's a problem with the legacy system. They're getting hacked. They're getting hacked and information held for ransom, put out on the black market. They're hemorrhaging clients. That's not good business. That's not something that can last into the future. It's just not. All right, so now let's leave off here. I could go deeper with that article, but let's leave off there. Let's get to this other news here, because a lot of experts seem to be saying that an altcoin season is coming. I particularly think that once Bitcoin pops off, then you'll see the altcoins go again, just like it happened in 2021. That's what I believe. I think it all goes off together. That's what I'm looking for. But I won't deny that these articles about altcoin season definitely are interesting. So now let's go here. All my good people out there. All my people, party people. You remember when you remember when songs used to start like that? They used to give you like some energy. Oh, wave your hands to side to side. All my people, people. Why did when they stutter like that? It was actually pretty cool, right? It's like whoa, what's this? What's this party? Oh man, we had the best songs. We had the best parties. Yeah, man, people would just pull out the. You remember this? Anybody could do it. People just pull out a grill and some speakers, and you just hear that music going. You're like, who's playing that music? Everybody just starts walking around the block. Next thing you know, some burgers on the grill, hot dogs on the grill, people dancing, people pulling chairs out. Just sit down. You got a block party. Yeah, we used to see back then. We were so cool. We used to just start the party anywhere. Tell me I'm lying. Oh, we just start the party. It could be on the beach. It doesn't even matter. So you're on the beach. Somebody has a grizzle. The grill, right? Somebody has a grill. Somebody had speakers. Dancing began. Somebody had some drinks, soda for the young people. Something else for the older. And there would just be a party. Party. We did it all the time. Oh man, they don't make them like they used to in the old days. They just we were just built different. I'm just saying, young people, you guys do some good stuff as well. Shout out to the youth, but in the old days, nothing like the old school. I'm just saying, the movies were great, the music was great, the people were great. Oh man, the fighting was great. Everything was great back then. Wait a minute, which channel is this? Which channel? Is this the crypto? I've gotten off track, folks. Somebody out there's like, Mick, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of this, Mick. Get back to the work. I'm going to get back to the work. I work hard for you. This article here is titled, "The Best Is Yet to Come." Analyst says altcoins have bottomed out, predicts all-time high rally for Bitcoin. Bitcoin, do your thing, because I'm ready for those prices to go up. And I know when you go up, everything else will explode. A trader who accurately called the 2022 crypto collapse thinks the market is poised to witness burst to the upside. Burst? Why'd you choose that word right there? Pseudonymous analyst Capo. What? Jim Jones? Wait, Ballin' Jim Jones? Capo? Somebody out there's like, I thought the same thing, Mick. How dare they use the name? No, there's a lot of people who had the name Capo before Jim Jones. That's just hilarious. Anyway, Capo tells his followers on X that he's bullish on Bitcoin and altcoins now that Bitcoin has reclaimed the $60,000 psychological price level. Yeah, I make my own fun, folks. I march to the beat of my own drum. I also, listen, if you go anywhere with me, one thing people are going to tell you, I do what I make. He does what he wants, and he got some jokes. And it's funny, I speak sometimes and people start laughing. It's like, and it was a joke, but I tell a joke and it doesn't even sound like a joke, but I really said it for me to laugh because I'm giggling in my mind. I just don't always giggle outright. You know, you got to be tough, stone face out there in the world. You got to be strong in the world. Can't show no weakness. Can't be showing all them teeth. They take teeth as a weakness in the wild, you know. Quote, BTC is pumping, especially after reclaiming $60,000 to $61,000. Altcoins also seem to have found their local bottom. In my opinion, the best is yet to come, unquote. I agree with that. I like what Capo was saying already. Looking closer at Bitcoin. That's also a tough name too. Capo, you better be strong. You better be powerful. You better be tough. You're going to have Capo on your name. Says Capo says on the instant messaging service platform Telegram that Bitcoin appears ready to soar above $73,200. I hope. That's just how I feel. After taking out resistance at $65,000, quote, we should expect higher prices. The main target would be the upper liquidity zone. All right, Capo is bullish. At the time of writing, Bitcoin is trading at $67,339. Turning to altcoins, Capo says he's looking at the others chart, which tracks the total market cap of crypto, excluding the 10 largest digital assets and stablecoins. According to Capo, the altcoin market will continue to print rallies for others, flipped resistance at $240 billion into support. Quote, altcoins update, nice bounce from the blue zone. Now the next step is a clean reclaim of the green zone, starting with bullish price action above the blue line. That would be a sign of strength. All right. So now we're going to go here. What is this article about? I'm trying to remember. I have so many articles up here. And now it's giving me a problem. Oh, here we go, folks. I told you they're crumbling. I don't make the news up. I do my research and I do my absolute best to report to you accurately what I have gathered together and what I believe all of it means. That's it. This article is titled JP Morgan Chase. By the way, big shout out to Akuma, someone who's been on the channel supporting for a long time. I greatly appreciate you. Shout out to Akuma. Shout out to Marky Mark. Shout out to Matthew. All right. And everybody else. I appreciate every single one of you. JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America playing, quote, heads I win, tails you lose, with customers as hundreds of millions of dollars disappears from Zelle. We discussed this a long time ago. For a few months now this year, we've talked about it. We've covered various articles where even a senator came out and said, and that senator called Zelle the dirty secret. And that's considered electronic money systems, e-money systems by the BIS. Remember, when they say digital, they're talking DLT, not these e-money legacy system offerings. These offerings can't compete with us. They're losing hundreds of millions of dollars. You think they can compete with us? I beg to differ, friend. U.S. Senator Richard Blumenthal. Is this the same senator from before? I don't remember. I'm not going to pretend to, but there was a senator said the same thing. Maybe this is the same person. Let's move down here. It says a group of banking giants led by JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America are playing a dangerous game with their customers' money. They're not playing with my money. They're not playing with my money. I don't use these systems. I don't trust them. That sounds so basic, but it's true. I don't trust these individuals. According to U.S. Senator, I don't use Zelle. According to U.S. Senator Richard Blumenthal, they go into a little bit of his politics. That doesn't matter to me. But it says, as a congressional hearing on millions of dollars in fraud on the payment network Zelle approaches. Wow. Zelle is in trouble. You know, it's funny. Even though this is happening, I guarantee most of the regular people out there don't know about this. They're going to continue to use Zelle. Senator Blumenthal says the banking giants, which are majority owners of Zelle, will have a chance to explain why they have failed to, quote, fully protect, unquote, victims of fraud on the widely used payments network. Quote, year after year, Zelle and banks that own it have failed to fully protect consumers from a growing threat of scams and fraud. Be careful out there, folks. Be careful, please. Be careful. The banks play, quote, heads I win, tails you lose, unquote, as sophisticated scammers reap the benefits and consumers lose hard-earned money. And that's crazy at a time like this when people really, really need capital, you know? Just have to be as safe as you possibly can. At this hearing, Zelle and its three largest owner banks will finally answer for their unwillingness to make consumers whole when they fall victim to scams and fraud on Zelle. Instant payments must not mean instant losses for consumers. And what's the alternative? The new financial system. All right, so now let's move on here. I think we have is this another Bitcoin article here? I believe it is. I believe it is. I have to stay better hydrated, folks. I'll tell you, you know, I go through these phases sometimes where I'm well hydrated and then I'll just forget for an entire day. I'm so busy. I'll just forget to drink water. Like, for real. I'm just running here and there. I got all of these things I have to manage. And before I know it, I'm dehydrated. So I have to just each day ensure that I drink enough water, enough fluid, keep enough fluids in me. You know, I've been doing good today. I'm saying all that while I'm waiting for this to load up. I don't know what's going on. Some of these websites giving me problems today, you know. And this one here is giving me a major problem. But Bitcoin, I think I checked the charts either this morning or yesterday. It was looking really, really good. Crypto as a whole is looking very, very solid. I had a Cardano article up here Cardano, I think they're coming out with the hard fork thing. That, you know, they have a lot of new innovations that they're rolling out. They look solid. Solana looks solid. Chainlink looks solid. There's a lot of projects doing very, very well. I'm very excited about crypto's future. And don't get me wrong, I'm here to make some money, but you have to have them be successful in order for you to make money. So you have to keep up with, are they doing well or not? So this article is titled, Bitcoin Large Sellers Exhausted at $67,000. Price Holds. All right, Bitcoin is seeing a reduction in selling pressure from large investors as its price continues to hold above $67,000. Bitcoin whales are easing off their selling pressure as Bitcoin continues to gain strength over the past 7 days, holding above $67,000. Quote, Bitcoin large sellers are exhausted and valuation metrics suggest positive momentum, unquote. Crypto quant head of research Julio Moreno wrote in a July 20th X post, referring to Bitcoin investors holding a balance of 1,000 to 10,000 Bitcoin. Moreno added that, quote, realized profits are minimal compared to March or May, unquote, when Bitcoin exceeded $71,000 in both months. Bitcoin reached an all-time high in March 13th of $73,679. Traders are noticing several bullish indicators. So what I'm talking about, Bitcoin was always bullish. You just had some negative catalysts offsetting that. It says, however, Bitcoin hasn't reached $67,000 level since June the 12th, and traders are noting other bullish indicators that suggest the uptrend may continue. Mostly the selling has stopped. All the bullish indicators, all the bullish catalysts have remained the same. So we're going to move on from there because I want to get to some of these other articles before the video gets too long. Should we cover the Ethereum articles today? Let's see if we can squeeze it in. I have the Cardano's after U.S. economic growth article. But here we go. Ethereum. It says here, spot Ethereum ETFs begin trading. Spot Ethereum ETFs will begin trading next week, according to statement from the Cboe exchange, setting the stage for an investment vehicle that, if history repeats itself, will draw in billions of dollars of investor cash. The Cboe listed 5 new ETFs that will begin trading July 23rd. 21 shares core Ethereum ETF, the Fidelity Ethereum Fund, the Franklin Ethereum ETF, the Invesco Galaxy Ethereum, and the Van Eck Ethereum ETF. Van Eck confirmed the expected trading date in a separate email. All right, so now we're going to skip the U.S. economic growth slowing article. Let's move on here to Cardano. Just a little bit, a wee bit of Cardano news, a little bit of Cardano news. This article is titled, Cardano Team Unveils Readiness for Chang Hard Fork. What to know? Let's find out what's going on with this. Chang upgrades mark crucial milestone in Cardano upgrade roadmap. It says Intersect, a member-based organization for the Cardano ecosystem, recently shared an update it captioned as, quote, Chang readiness, unquote, in a recent tweet. The Chang upgrades, the first of which is anticipated for August 2024, mark a crucial milestone in the Cardano upgrade roadmap. Chang effectively is the first hard fork on the Cardano's Voltaire era. This upgrade is more than just a standard update. It represents a significant advancement in the blockchain technology, addressing fundamental challenges and unlocking new potential for the Cardano network. All right, so now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, everybody, let's get to the money.